Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are going to be crossing, well, we're not going to be crossing anything, we're going to be going to the crossing of Broken Oaths. I guess we're going to be crossing the crossing, right? Because it is a crossing. Crossings are called crossings because you cross them. This is a great start to a video. Hey everyone, I hope you're well. So this is the mission we're going to be doing, and should be fun. This is our first non-tutorial mission, so we're just going to be left alone to discover the story. Also, I did leave a bit of lore unread at the end of the last episode, so let's read it. Let's read it now, shall we?
For those plagued by the curse of vampirism, every day is a struggle against the animalistic craving for blood and flesh. Not all are able to maintain a semblance of humanity. Those who give in wholly to their nature are driven insane, becoming bestial monstrosities with only the slenderest trappings of their former selves remaining. Perversely, many continue to believe they are the noblemen or warriors they once were. They draw ghouls, cannibals, and other insane souls to them, and create mad parodies of princely courts. In their minds, innocents are consumed not in a feral frenzy, but as part of a grand feast. And when the cannibal horde goes to war, their minds perceive a noble host of knights and retainers. The flesh-eater courts infest many parts of the mortal realms, but none more so than the Carrion lands. It is here that the mightiest and most ancient of their number, the Carrion King, is said to reside.
So I absolutely love this. I think this is really interesting, a bit of fluff, because in Warhammer Fantasy, vampires were slightly deluded that they could live a normal life. You know, you look at Vlad von Karstein, he was very eager to be an Elector Count, right? To be the Emperor, maybe. He thought that was fine, even though he would feast on his subjects, right? Because he had to, he was a vampire. And that's obviously a bad thing. That's not a good precedent to have. You know, no one should be above the law like that. It's just not a good thing. But he thought it's fine, right? He thought, no, I'm a benevolent king. It's just a small sacrifice. I'm lovely. I'm a great guy. I'm a nobleman. You know, I can be an emperor. I can be an Elector Count. I'm a good guy. And he wasn't, right? He was deluded. They were all delusional. They were all trying to retain their humanity when, like, their state of existence relied on them having no humanity at all. And so I love the fact that now that they've been, like, remade in Age of Sigmar, you know, that's come to a whole new level where they are so deluded as to not even realize that they have these, like, this horrible, disgusting cannibal horde, you know, at their disposal. They think, no, this is a normal war machine. You know, it's all the same normal nightly stuff that everyone else is doing, which I think is really cool. I love that. Just, like, ramp the delusion up to 11. It's very cool. Very cool indeed. So, okay, Warband. We've got everyone equipped, so let's start the mission. Alright, so, first off, let's shove our, what are they called again? Lord Celestant, that's the one. Yeah, shove in Freya. And we can't summon anyone else in yet, because 4 is the cheapest unit we have. You can see on the right, there's the 4, and the 1 on the left there. All these 1s, that's how many of these units we have. So there are certain skills you can actually give to these guys that give them, like, additional deployments, which are rather powerful to be able to do that. Because, yeah, you know, you're really limited on resources, but normally you're limited to 5 units. If you can bring a couple of them more than once, then you can have a lot more units at your disposal. So, anyway, so plenty more of the fun explodey boys. So what we're going to do, we're going to move over to here.
Let us press on.
That should allow us to get the chest pretty happily without them coming for us. Yeah, we're going to try and plug up these gaps. So, fun fact. If we look at the map here, these little tiles, a perilous foothold, these things could be destroyed. So you can lose troops if you're standing there and certain attacks kick off. So it's quite frightening. At least it can be. So grab that. Good. And And let's see, do I want to shove these? I kind of do. But nah, I'm going to move back here, I think. Yeah, let's move back here. And I'm going to spawn in the castigators, but I'm going to summon them in right back here. Okay, and a turn or so, we're going to destroy this foothold, hopefully. So, let's end the turn. So I'm going to start piling in. These should keep pushing in this way, because there's plenty of space. We'll have to zip to the lore cache otherwise. Alright, here they come. Okay, that's a bit sad, though. It's a bit sad that they're there. Not sure I like that much. But what we can do now, because we can reach them, we can get her to move back one. We can shoot this guy, which will kill flipping everybody. So let's do this. Dead. It's going to explode. These two are going to get kicked off the edge. And yeah. But even though they got kicked off the edge, that counted as a death, so that also exploded. So that was a bunch of damage, which was a lot of fun. And then we can just move back to where we were. But first, I'm going to move my Liberator to the lore cache, and then we'll move back. So we do have guard for doing this, but actually, you know what? I'm not going to split up. I'm going to stay as we are. So we've got the extra armor in case this guy, you know what, he can't slip around. But we can push him off when he moves around. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Alright, you move there. It's fine. Alright, now zip around so I can shove you. Oh, we're going to come this way, are you? Okay, fine. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to move here. And then we're going to move here. Okay, and what we're going to do is... I could challenge one. So we're going to attack this little spot. And... I am tempted to challenge them. Because what I could do is use Protect on her. But no, I think the spread of armor is better now, so we'll wait. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, Frenzy's pretty brutal. I probably should have... Phew, that was close. Yeah, I probably should have waited. I mean, I probably should have waded in and not waited. We'll retaliate. So it's not going to kill him, but it's okay. We're going to destroy him with this thing. Kablowie. And off they go. Marvellous. Okay, so let's attack. Now we're going to spawn in. And we can move our castigators up. Oh.
Turn back, Thunderkin. This is my post. I abandoned it once to my downfall. I will not abandon it again.
Ooh.
I commend your resolve, Spirit, but I will not be deterred.
Oh no. So, we got to get this guy. Luckily, what we could do is lure him over here and then just push him off here. So, it's all good. Yeah, we'll be fine. No worries. Oh, she's already moved. It's fine. So I can't quite reach anything here, but what I can do is move them up a bit. So, I just want to aim at what's in the front. I want to aim there, actually. They'll move forward a couple. Then I can hit. Let's do that. Or they'll try to avoid it, in which case, yeah, good days, I suppose. And now, let's summon this guy in. We summon him in the back, because I just want to be out of the way for now. So we've got our prosecutors in now. Oof, yeah, a lot of scaries. Oh, he's going that way. That's a pity. Yeah, don't like the frenzy. Frenzy's bad. Frenzy is bad. Okay, let's move to here. And so this guy has Call of the Storm and Fly, so he can fly anywhere he likes, which is rather handy. I feel like if this guy's going to push around this way, I could just move forward one and shove him and we'll be fine. Unless that's actually a wall. Ooh, is he going to bounce off that, or is he going to fall down? I'm not actually sure now that I think about it. Oh no, that's the same kind of terrain as there. And things fell off that way, didn't they? Or did that guy just explode because of all the explosions? I think that guy just died and fell forwards. He didn't fall off. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know how precarious that is. That's obviously precarious, as is that, but... We'll worry about it later. I'll be able to tell when I shove him, you know. When I attempt to, at least. So, you move over here. Again, more shield, so everyone's going to get +1 armor, which is excellent. You can really stack armor nice and high, which is great. It's jolly good. Alright, let's just attack here. As they keep coming in, we'll keep damaging them. Oh, I hate the frenzy. Please stop hanging out together. So we're getting more armor for stacking up, and they're getting more damage for stacking up. Which is the interesting asymmetry of this game. Which I find rather fun. So I could attack this guy. And kill him. But then I have to shove everyone else this way, and that would be very annoying. So this guy can move twice now, so we can go boop, boop. And I don't want him booping at all. I don't want him doing the double boop. I don't want him booping down to business. Let's... God, when bleed is in effect, it's just the most disgusting sound effect. It's just horrible. Like, I've bled before, right? I've cut my finger and things. It's never made that noise. Never. Not once. That was really peculiar. Oh, what I can do, I can use Call the Storm here. Which will add a little bit of lightning on the floor. Let's do that. And I'll move up with these castigators as well.
On our way.
And, oh, well, he's going to move forward and attack something now. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Ready to do our duty.
Oh, I'm such a moron. Why did I do that? Okay, let's move here. I was of a mind where I could move and then shoot, but of course I can't. Of course I can't. That's not how that works. Let's attack. I think in the same spot, actually. Because this guy's going to move forward, and then someone else is, I think. Or I can just move here. If they both want to get in, then they'll end up hurt. And if they want to follow, they'll get hurt. Or they might go that way. I don't know. Hard to know where they're going to go, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Ow. Well, nice of them to stand still. Perfect. And nice of them to run into the area they're getting attacked too. And this guy should take damage as well. Brilliant. Oh yeah, so I didn't look at that ability. So Call the Storm, it does 2 damage where you hit, and then it does an additional damage if they stay in it. Because it creates a lightning storm. So the you know, javelin or whatever they throw, their spear or whatever, it's like a lightning rod. So pretty cool, and it ignores armor, which is really good. At least the lightning does. And, oh okay, the main baddie is hanging back here, is he? The Knight of Shrouds. What a little jerk. At least I can test these guys. Oh no, it doesn't push him off. Oh no, that's very sad. Okay, our plan is, rubbish. Oh, I'm very sad now. Alright, we'll get our flying boys to deal with these guys, I suppose. Good lads. And, I want to destroy this. But maybe I'll just go all in, bashing these guys, huh? Maybe I should. And this guy does have a ranged attack, doesn't he? Merciless. Deals 1 damage and knockback to all adjacent hexes. Ooh. 0 range though. He does it on himself. That's not so bad. Deadly Decay. So yeah, it's got range 3. It's got lifesteal too. Okay, so that is enough to kill our friend here. That is enough to kill our friend here. And yeah, 1, 2, 3. Like, he can definitely reach. So we're going to have to run over here, maybe? Although he could just zip this way and kill us. I think we need to leave What's-Her-Face with 1 less armor. Which is a bit of a pity. I don't really want to be doing that.
Command us in the Thunderer's name.
Alright, you got to move back. Sorry, mate. Alright, it's end of turn. So they'll attack, we'll retaliate, and then hopefully our indirect attack will finish them off. But yeah, this guy's being a bit of a pain though. Okay, he's coming this way. And yep, they're dead. And let's see. Okay, so I can't stand there, annoyingly. I'm trying to work out where I can stand to shove him off the edge, because that would really speed things up. He can push us off the edge, though, so I can't sneak up behind him. The fact that he's in the middle means I can't really move. That's a problem. Huh. Alright, let's...
We are Sigmar's heralds.
Yeah, you are. Okay, if I move there... Okay, that could work, and we might lose these Liberators, but so be it. If he moves to here, I can shove him that way, move forward and shove him off the edge. He's got a lot of health. He's got a lot of health, so... but hopefully I can... Yeah, hopefully he'll run into this as well. We'll see. Yep, he has. Good. Okay, good. We can kill him. That's hilarious. We're about to boop him off the edge. That's fantastic. So, Hammer Slam.
The hammer of justice.
Boop. Bye now.
It is over. By Sigmar's will, I free you from this place. Your servitude to your dark masters is over. Go, lost spirit, and let justice reign.
Yes, Stormcast. At last, I shall know peace.
He's saying that as he's falling. Also, ghosts float through the air. Why? They don't give a damn about gravity. How did he fall to his death? Oh well. Good for him, I guess. He's found peace down there, anyway, so this is fine. It's fine. Don't you worry about it. He's probably just pretending. He was still talking, so, you know. So we've got some Vanguard Hunters. Vanguard Hunters are pretty cool. So they are scout units. So it says scout everywhere. So huge array of equipment that they can be equipped with. And that they carry at all times. So they have the bolt slinger here, which is basically like a bolt gun. It's weird. Bolt pistol, really. There's a lot of... The fact that everyone said these guys were Sigmarines, and they're basically just Space Marines, and, you know, Age of Sigmar is just 40k again. Like, they really didn't help themselves by giving these guys, you know, basing on lightning, which is also the theme that is used for Space Marines. Everything's like bolters and bolt guns and, you know, all the rest of it. It's the same language, so it's really unfortunate they went with Law of Heavens for the angelic dudes. Seems like an obvious one, and kind of hard to avoid, honestly. You know, it's a good brand. It just sort of, it fits quite well. But also, the similarities with Space Marines are just so inescapable. But anyway, so Bolt Slinger, so you can deal a couple of damage. Only every couple of turns, though, but it's a nice, like, sidearm. There's also Thunder Cleave, which can interrupt enemies and stun them, which is pretty good. So stun, it only lasts during your turn. So that's a very interesting thing. It doesn't stop them taking their turn. But it means that you can hit them, right, with a stun, and then you're sort of free to just wail on them, and they won't retaliate, and that's really, really handy against sort of more like a sort of a boss enemy. You know, anything that's sort of very tough that you know you're gonna have to hit a good few times. You can save yourself a whole load of hassle if you can just stun them, and then you can kill them in a turn. It's pretty great. Also, bear trap, so this will actually interrupt enemies, so they'll run over it and go, "Oh no, I'm stuck in a bear trap," which is what happens when you step in a bear trap. That's the noise that people make. So that's the noise the bear trap makes. So anyway, also hit and run. Interesting. Usable by assault. So our flying dudes are assault troops. So +1 power cost to summon units. Except heroes. Ooh. So I could give this to an assault hero, but we don't have one, so, you know, fine. But maybe one day we will. But hit and run lets you ignore retaliation. That's pretty damn cool. So you charge an enemy, and they just won't be able to hit you back. Very powerful. Now we also found an explosive great bow. Oh, that's excellent. And it doesn't even add to the cost of the unit. So here you can see it's just +1 damage. This equipment has +1 damage, so we can give this to our castanets. What are they called? You know the ones. Castigators. That's the one. Our castanets. We give it to them and they'll get +1 damage, as well as the Aetheric Channeled Burst, which is a nice AoE attack. That's very cool. Very cool indeed. Really good loot to get. And more lore rewards, or lore wards, as I've decided to call them. Doesn't sound very good, so I'll probably stick to lore rewards. Anyway, here we go. More experience for everyone. So soon, our castigators will be on level 2, and they'll have another skill, a little skill pip to fill. Hopefully we can find some more skills for them. And, oh, didn't mean to do that. We've got to pick our next battle. So, Desecrated Boneyard. Bring down the barrier. I don't think I've done one of these missions before. But if there's a barricade here, then it's good we have a better ranged unit now, right? So the enemy has erected arcane barriers to fortify this wing. Seize the control mechanisms to bring down their barrier and slay the Nighthaunt forces cowering behind it. Cowards! So that looks very cool. And we'll get a tank out of it. A rare tank. I wonder what unit that'll be. Because I don't think I've even unlocked all the units yet in my time playing. There's still plenty of unique things to find. So you can get a skill, you can get hit and run. Wonderful. And you guys can get a better bow. That is a big deal. Doing 3 damage per hit now, that's the same about melee fighters, except they don't have to worry about retaliation. Or being even close to the enemy is pretty great. So yeah, good castigators. Oh, wish I'd get more of them on the battlefield. Okay, so let's go over the lore. So, Fireside Laments. This is number 10, by the way. This is 10 of 20. We've already read 17 and 19 of 20.
Perhaps you know of the Blood Wastes, that great grim expanse. Some say its red deserts are the powdered blood of all those who have defied the great necromancer. There is more truth to that tale than you might think. The Wastes were once a series of great mortal fastnesses known as the Duchies of Geist. They had grown in strength and power before Nagash came to Shyish, and when the Wars of the Dead first broke out, they were among those who dared to defy him. For their temerity, Nagash annihilated them. Now, only the desert itself remains, and the countless bones, some say, still rest beneath the crimson gore sands, awaiting the call to an everlasting servitude.
Well, there we go. The Duchies of Geist. That's just the Ghost Duchy. So anyway, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that we're learning more about the realms. It all feels very samey, though, for this area. It's just like, oh yeah, everywhere is just a nightmare of death and bones and blood. Have fun. Yeah. But still, it's nice to know that there are different lands within this realm. And they all have a different flavour of gore and blood and viscera. So, good for them, I suppose. You know? Gotta stand out, you know? Gotta stand out from the crowd. And you can do that with gore sands, crimson gore sands, I suppose. It's just not a very nice place, is it? It's just not. But we do have a couple of miracles, by the way. We do have a couple of miracles now. So, if we do lose any troops, we will be able to bring them back to life. So, this is actually looking like a fairly good run. It looks like we might get some work done here. So, cool. So, you'll have to come back, though, and see, because this is the end of the episode. I know! So, if you're thinking about buying this game, then do me a favour and go to nexus.gg/Janet, and you can get your Steam key from there, and I will get a small commission out of it. It helps the channel out, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So, it's win-win. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.